The last death to occur at the split before now was in October 1989, when teenagers Ernest Malling and Desiree Hind went into the woods for a camping trip. Hind reported Malling missing the next day after she claimed he went off on his own, but his body wasn't found until 2 days later. No foul play could be proven, but Malling's family maintained that they were certain Hind was involved. A team of police divers found Forrester's body. He is survived by his mother and father, longtime Cold Cliff residents, and his older brother. You heard the story on the news. A girl and a boy went into the woods. The girl carried a picnic basket. The boy wore bright yellow running shoes. They weren't planning to be out past dark, but the sky was pitch black when the girl found her way back, without the picnic basket, and without the boy. The boy was discovered the next morning, floating face down in Claymore Creek, his yellow running shoes obscured by hazy water. You heard that it was a tragedy, that the boy had his entire life in front of him, that he was returning to Princeton on a swimming scholarship. Mark the Shark, his pool nickname. Soon enough, you'll be going to his funeral with everybody else. You've been following her online. Maybe you knew the suspicion was bound to trail her like a cape. After all, there are plenty of holes in her story. But there are holes in everyone else's version, too. Maybe you know her. You might have gone to a party with her. She liked those. Or maybe you just stalked her on Instagram and saw all the selfies, her #NoFilter face, all lipstick and electric blue eyes. Maybe she was a bitch to you once. She was probably a bitch to you once. And maybe you deserved it. But now you're going to learn all sides of this story. You'll find out what really happened from the people who know and love her, and from those who know her, but wish they didn't. Here lie the facts. Once you have them, you'll be equipped to decide for yourself. Guilty or not guilty. If you think she did it, you'll wonder if she's going to get away with it. If you think she didn't, you'll wonder why she was in the woods that late at all. Chapter 1. L. Elle, it's about Mark. I barely recognize her voice. This isn't the first time she's called at 2 a.m. She's nocturnal, awake when the rest of us are drooling into our pillowcases. This isn't the first time she has called and sounded scared. This isn't the first time she has started with, Elle, it's about Mark. The fights are getting more intense, the days between an argument getting shorter. She never used to call, it was always a text. But lately she needs to hear my voice, or needs me to hear hers. What did he do now? I snap up in my bed, pushing sweaty hair out of my face. Where are you? He fell. What? Fell where? In the woods, Elle. On what? Is he okay? Hopefully he didn't break anything. Mark the Shark needs all body parts intact for his illustrious swimming career, even though that isn't going so well anymore. You ruined my life, I heard him tell Tabby at my last party, a conversation she denied ever happened when I asked her about it later. Tabby never lied to me before Mark came along, even though I didn't pay her the same courtesy. This is serious, Elle. Her voice trails off. He's not okay. He's... I know it before she says it. By the weight of her silence, I know it. He's dead. And for a terrible few seconds, or maybe longer, I'm relieved. Chapter 2. Bridget. She says she'll be home late, but that maybe we can watch something on Netflix later. Your choice, she says, which is rare, because usually it's the two of us arguing about what to watch for longer than it takes to watch an actual movie. She's at her desk before she leaves, looking at the map I drew her. I would have recognized it anyway.